Alright, hey. So this is like a little journal entry for me at South Brisbane walking Jimmy the corgi. And try not to let him eat anything slash everything. Try not to let Jimmy get killed by a scooter. So yeah, I actually finally do have a kind of goal. And I feel like it actually makes a lot of sense. So I'll just start with the goal. The goal is to have a little cafe because I fucking love coffee. The cafe will be like a creative hub. The people, my type of people, are like kind of creative-ish, entrepreneurial-ish people who have something that they're actually trying to achieve. So they're on their way, rather than people who have made it or being greedy for more. And what they're trying to achieve is something very passion and value based rather than just kind of like a venture. So it's people who have a lot of integrity, creative types as well. I'm kind of envisioning how it will work. And what I'm guessing is that there will be like two sides to the business. One side will be like an espresso machine just pumping out the oat flat whites. We'll also do like pour over, like single origin pour over and stuff like that, like third wave. This is all the old milk factories where we are right now. The one side will be like pure coffee and vegan snacks. So I have my vegan cheese recipe, which I know is like going to be freaking awesome on like toasties and stuff. Not like a meals, like not a cafe where you go for a meal, just like more like a pizza toast kind of vibe from Japan, like a kissa kind of thing. That's one side of it, is we'll just like be pumping out as much coffee as possible in order to keep the business going. But the other side of it, I want to have quite a large space. And I'm thinking somewhere like Annerley or Wollongabba or somewhere like that. Hopefully I can afford a largish space where we can have like a kind of creative, collaborative community thing happening. So people will be able to rock up, collaborate. It'll be like kind of like a little clubhouse or something, I guess. I won't be the one pumping the... Fuck off, Jimmy. It's like eating random shit again. Yeah, the one pumping out the coffee won't be me. I'll be doing... or maybe from a certain time of the day, like after like the rush or whatever, someone else will come in and I will get stuck into like, I don't want to say coaching, but I want to say like I want to be there for as many people as I can to encourage them and kind of facilitate and enable them chasing their dreams so they don't have to join the rat race. I just don't want people to be programmed in the wrong way. I want people who I know to believe that they can achieve their dreams and that their dreams are worth a shot. And this is my dream and it's how I'm going to prove it to myself. So that's the cafe side of it. And yeah, I'll have like t-shirts and prints and stuff on sale as well. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. It's actually kind of the extent of it. That's Brisbane for you guys. It is a nice city at this time of day. This is the Museum of Modern Art, which is an extension of the Cultural Centre precinct, which includes the museum and the State Library. The State Library being one of my favourite all-time places because it was a home when home wasn't as comfortable as I wanted it to be, so I spent a lot of time just out and about, and that was a place that I could just relax and feel really inspired. It also has The Edge, which is a digital culture kind of hub. It's definitely a creative hub, and it's actually very similar in mission to what I would like to do. It's meant to be for people who otherwise don't have resources to connect and collaborate, get inspired, I guess, as well. Not sure how to put the exposure compensation at the moment. Another thing I want to do is just like really focus on Brisbane. Not because it's better than any other city, but it's my city, right? It's where I was born. I kind of like it. I love it. Have the freeway on. I've always loved this freeway, like hanging over the river. So I think I'm gonna annoy Jimmy by plopping myself down over here and see if I can add anything to the story. Woo, that's zoomed in to the story that I was just telling you. Look at this lighting. To see if I can add anything to that. We're gonna have a rest, Jim. Put that down here. Good boy, Jimmy. Good boy, Jum. Jimmy, sit. I got something for you, buddy. Carrot. Jimmy. Ooh. I don't usually give him snacks. I haven't given him snacks for ages. Mainly because it didn't seem to be helping, but yeah. Holy shit, I'm green. Okay, so let us... That'll do. Good boy, Jimmy. You want to come up here? In the frame. Good boy. That is what I am. Oh, you found some bird shit. Good on you. That is what I'm currently thinking, and I like it. I like it a lot. I could see myself doing it 100%. So what I'm doing now is trying to program myself to remove limiting beliefs. I'm actually doing well with self-talk. I used to have really bad negative self-talk. I used to say things like, you're fucked, no one cares, whatever. Just the word whatever used to be huge for me, and I would say it out loud too. It was not only internal, but I used to have these things that I would just, these moments of darkness, I guess. Not unique, I know I'm not unique, where I would just be like, fucking whatever, I'm fucked. Like when I would rationally think that the challenges that I'm facing are like too much, then I would think to myself, I'm fucked. And in terms of limiting beliefs, I had a few of those as well. Stop eating the shit. Okay, whatever. It'll be alright. Just not believing things were possible for me. I faced a lot of rejection in my design career. It's hard not to internalize these things and believe that there's something wrong with you. You're just not up to it. Now I accept that. I don't see that as limiting anymore, because it's like, well, I wouldn't be where I am dreaming of this other path. If I had a successful design career, I'd be out there slaving away for fucking some corporate entity, doing their bullshit, being good at it, enjoying it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with all this failure. If my job at my electronics big box retailer was going superbly, I also probably wouldn't have thought of these things. So I'm glad that I'm annoyed by it, and I'm glad that they're annoyed by me. Sorry guys, I'm too fucking sensitive for that shit. It's just how it is. I just know that I am. I'm just not made for it. I've done my best. It's been very difficult, but it's not me in my prime. It's me struggling to get to the baseline. So there's two limiting beliefs I've knocked on the head already, because they don't even apply to what I'm doing now. So other limiting beliefs are like, I'm too old. I'm not that old. I'm definitely not too old. I'm definitely older at 45. There's a dashi. It's a dashi coming. Oh, let's see how this goes. Well, maybe after, like, not at first, but if we give them like 30 seconds.
Are you not gonna bite her?
Maybe. He might make some noise.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Well, Jimmy's a psycho. Yeah, so there are other limiting beliefs. That I'm not sociable. I'm introverted and I don't like people is a kind of limiting belief, which I actually think is false. I'm just better in one-on-one situations. I think the cafe will be different if it's my home ground, because I'll be doing hospitality, which in that type of situation, I'm kind of okay. Jimmy, you want to come back up here, buddy? In the frame. So what I'm doing, and this is kind of where the branding stuff that I used to do has been very helpful. Take your limiting beliefs and your negative self-talk. What's the opposite of that, and how do I prove the opposite of that to be true to myself? So work out some actions. I'm going to show you the sky while I talk, guys. Just the fact that the buildings are like purple and the sky is like that, it's just like, yeah, so designing actions that work towards the goals that actively counter the limiting beliefs. So it's not like I have to achieve the goal in one fell swoop. Confidence is a big limiting factor of mine, and it's not even a belief, it's like a thing. I'm not confident. So self-esteem and confidence, yeah, these are things I really struggle with, but these are two very ingrained beliefs, if you could even call them beliefs. So I need actions that address those as well. So actions to address each of the limiting beliefs in a way that you prove to yourself that they are not real, or that you can overcome, or that they were wrong in the first place. Wish me luck. So I'm designing actions to go and meet those goals, and I forgot my phone, so I can't like read them out to you, the ones that I have kind of designed so far. But things like I'm making little zines. The little zines I introduced in a previous video, the purpose of these zines is to get me out. It's a reason to go places so I can give these to people, but they also have to introduce the concept of what I'm about so that I can meet the right types of people, they can get into the right hands, and I can start to build a little momentum in terms of meeting people. And meeting people will disprove my limiting belief that I'm not a sociable person, or that I'm introverted or lazy. Lazy is another limiting belief of mine. I'm lazy. So I need to disprove all of those things. And the laziness thing I've actually started already on by doing something every day and getting out there and walking Jimmy a lot more, taking him to places where I'm more inclined to go for a walk. I'm not going full into manifestation and all that, although I don't not believe it. One thing at a time. I don't want to I have started affirmations for myself, and I do that while I'm in a car. Well, I mean, I would feel a little bit embarrassed to recount them now, but it's basically saying, I'm okay. Well, it's basically around, I will find my value to help people. That will create abundance for myself, which I can then put back into helping people be fulfilled and happy. It'll be my type of people that I'm helping, even though I'd love to help everybody. But that's another thing. It's like, oh, if I can't help everybody, why would I help some people? But I don't know why people, including me, try to find excuses to not even try something, when even just the trying without even the succeeding would be good and fun. Anyway, this is enough. Catch ya. Green. No. Bye, Jimmy. Jimmy, say goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Oh, you want to say goodbye? Yeah, I'm getting a treat. Okay, Jimmy, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Yum yum.